Hey everyone, good to be here in Budapest today in front of all of you. My name is David. I'm the DevRel engineer at Nosana, and at Nosana we're addressing the GPU shortage. So we've been building out this network for the past 2 years actually, where we're trying to make GPUs more accessible for the AI explosion that has been happening for the past 2 years, ever since GPT came onto the scene. So compute is the currency of today, right? Compute is the reason why transactions are being validated on the blockchain. Compute is the reason that we're able to interface with our computers much more easily today. Compute is the reason why we're able to talk to these LLMs in a much more natural way compared to like what it was before in the past. And compute is becoming, for a long while, like it was becoming cheaper and cheaper because of Moore's law, but there's a discrepancy happening within the space at the moment that we're trying to address. So this is one of the reasons why there is such a big issue right now. The number of AI models that are coming onto the scene, like for the past couple of years, has been growing exponentially. Ever since Google published their paper, attention is all you need, and GPT-3 coming onto the scene and showing everybody in the world how powerful LLMs can be. Everybody has gotten on board and like tried to build their own AI models, and everybody's fine-tuning their own AI models and publishing them and trying to run them for all sorts of different use cases, right? But the main crux of the problem, as you can see, is this growing wedge in between the amount of AI compute that is available, in this case, GPUs. There are also other ways of doing AI compute using TPUs, but we're not going to go into that because that's still very much at the cutting edge. This is what's available for most of us today at the enterprise and consumer. And then this growing line of AI compute demand. So not only are all of us talking to LLMs every day more and more and more, and generating more and more images, but as agents are coming online as well, this compute demand is just going to keep on rising. So one of the issues is that manufacturing, NVIDIA, AKA, did not expect to be such a huge boom in GPU compute. And the GPU compute that is available is just being bought up by FANG very easily these days. So Microsoft, Azure, Google, they're all buying up all of the enterprise chips in order to build out these AI features within their suite of products so that we're even more locked in. So at Nosana, we're trying to address this by aggregating the consumer GPUs all across the world in order to be able to fill in this gap that is growing. We've built a decentralized GPU marketplace that is specially built for AI inferencing. So anytime that you talk to an LLM, you generate an image with an LLM, that very specific part of it is what we're trying to tackle, what we're trying to make easy. On one hand, you can train models, and you can use GPUs for that as well. But we think the AI inferencing compute is the more interesting market, the more bigger market that like all of us are using on a daily basis. There are 300 million consumer devices ready to run AI compute today already. So all we have to do is just hook them up onto the network and just make them accessible for all of the builders, all of these companies that are running compute these days. As you can see, we have a distribution of hosts from Europe, Asia, and North America, and a little bit in South America as well. And because we're able to source these consumer devices, we're able to do this inference compute a lot more cheaper. In this case, for example, using Stable Diffusion 1.5, we're able to do it 1.5 times cheaper compared to what you're able to do on Google Cloud. We have over 1,200 GPU nodes online. Within the past year and a half, we have more than 1.7 million hours of GPU run already, and we're across 60 countries. I also want to show you a use case of one of our partners, one of the people who are actually already using our GPUs within their product as well. Sogni is a generative AI platform. They built an iOS app, a macOS app, and a web app that allows you to generate images and art using an intuitive interface to be really able to drill down into how to create that perfect image that you have in your mind, that you're not able to be able to generate using traditional prompting tools. OK, thanks. Yeah, so like I was about to showcase the video, but like there's a technical issue and we're not able to show it today. But I do encourage all of you to go to sogni.com in order to see how you can also play around with it. Half of all of their images, I think they're up to 1 million renders a week at the moment, and half of all of that is then being rendered on the Nosana network at the moment. And I wanted to showcase the dashboard as well, but that won't be happening today. But the way that you're able to interface then with Nosana is by going to dashboard.nosana.com. We provide you an interesting web UI where you can actually navigate through all of the jobs being posted onto Nosana as if it were a traditional block explorer. So all of the jobs on Nosana are out and free in the open. Last month, we also released a feature where you're able to upload confidential jobs to the network as well, so that you don't expose any of your secrets or your access tokens to the public. We also provide you a CLI interface that allows you to post jobs to the network. And the one that we're most eager to get people to use is our SDK, of course, because posting jobs programmatically to the network is the way that we think we're going to grow the network, the use of the network as much as possible. Last but not least, we're doing a little challenge next week. Top prize is $1,000. You get to learn how to build an AI agent and how to deploy it on Nosana. So please do be on the lookout for that on nosana.com. You can contact me on most major platforms at DJMBrit. And thank you very much. I'll be around. So if you have any GPUs that you want to run, you want to monetize, or like you want to run AI workloads cheaply compared to running it on AWS, please get in touch. Thank you very much.